Diamonds on me, fight, Nick and Reese, Iketina. Orange Richard Mill on me, dancing just like Bia. Going against Gliss, I wouldn't want to be a.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. And off we go from Arlington. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the...
Well, the roof is closed, but as you can probably tell, the mouths of these Cowboy fans could not be more wide open. It is a frenzied AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down right on the chart.
It's a stadium so big you can easily spot it flying in to Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Up next, let's keep it in the NFC for this game between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Dallas Cowboys. Only one team will keep the winning ways going to start the season as we're off in week 2. Returning from the 18-yard line. Excellent effort there. Sets him up almost at midfield.
Tell you what, this quarterback, you sure appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier, and you're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, 70, Denver, go.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. And lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. The 3rd down run with Blue. He takes it past midfield and starts to drive into Buccaneers territory. It's a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Back to throw. It's on target to Johnson. Racing down the left side. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead right away. So a touchdown on the board for Brock as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. Listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Has this at the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. The give to Irving to start this drive. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's 16 yards on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. And get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
39 now after that explosive start to this drive. First down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to work it ahead for about 3. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's all home on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Right back to Irving now. This is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. Give him 13 on that play. And the Bucs have the 1st.
I call that a table setter right there. A table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Here's Howard, 1st and 10. He's got Quentin Johnson, complete. Hey, if you can't prevent the catch, Brock, at least prevent a gain after it, right? So they make the quick stop at the 31. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. 10 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Throw secured by George Pickens. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish off their opening drive. George Pickens, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Buccaneers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returning in from the 16. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Now throw to start the drive. Flushed out of the pocket. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Caught quick right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
To number 6. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Ready? 65.
They'll throw 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Fields this at the 19. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 29-yard line.
Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. Now a give running right. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Here's the give to Irving. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Howard throwing on 3rd down. Johnson finds the football complete. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. There it has it. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Has a man on target to Johnson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And that goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Up the middle, Blue. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Dropping back to throw. Here's a screen now for Walker. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
2nd and 6.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
He cuts it right. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys parlay the interception into points. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Cowboys take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. It's Nolan Smith there for the stop.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
That's Pickens with a catch out right. And he's out of bounds with a big gain on the final play of the first. That's the end of our opening quarter. It's a 14-7 game. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're looking at 1st down here. Operating from the gun. Here's Howard. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. Pressure altered the throw.
And he's brought down at the line.
Well, the defense was was ready for that throw, stopping it right in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage.
Third down.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. To the air on 3rd and long. He's got Ayuk downfield. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On play action, here's Howard. He finds Pickens left side. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All set now, 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead.
Buccaneers.
Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers tie things up at 14. Tie ball game now as they send this away. Return starts from the 16. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Catch is made. It's Jalen Hyatt. It's a race down the right side. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take the lead on the first play of the drive. Well, Brock, it speaks to the constant threats that these slant routes pose that we aren't all too surprised when one of them breaks for something much bigger than it's designed, right? And it ends just like it did in a touchdown.
Yeah, Kate, that's exactly right. And the great quarterback coaches, they demand of their QBs to put it right on the money. Because when you hit that exact spot, when you don't slow your receiver down and he can catch and run, especially with the elite athletes at that position in this league, big plays follow.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Once again, Irving ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Third and short, Howard. He breaks the catch. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And the Bucs have the 1st.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10. Here's Howard. Short pass brought in. He's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably and then go to work after it.
It's complete to Johnston, outright. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And they score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
That one splits the uprights, and the Buccaneers tie this game at 21. Tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Chooses to bring this one out. This makes it up to the 25.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10. Blue running to the right. Cuts back toward the middle, and he's bottled up quickly after just a yard. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. He's going to throw it. Falls to the turf, couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Seven Pirates. Go.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. It's dropped underneath. Walker. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Now following the play, we see the medical staff hurrying out for an injured Buccaneer. It's all just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Blue. Still going inside the 35. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. Take a second quarter lead. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
This kick is no good. Harrison Bunker is set to kick off.
So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. This is Allen to return. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Irving on the inside give. Nearly starts the drive with the 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain 9.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. This is Irving on 2nd. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
1st and 10 now from the 46. They'll go play action. Howard. Still going inside the 35. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Howard looking to throw. He finds Johnston. After making a catch, he is dipped quickly at the 38. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Irving here from the gun. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Brought down by Jalen Carter. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap here to Howard. That throw finds Pickens. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Gain of 15 there. And the Bucs have the first.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. Anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
Already know I got to go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Precious on the floor.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Buccaneers tie it in the final minute of the half. And this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it too.
Kate, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
The Bucs get lined up and they will kick this away. From a couple yards deep, this is going to come out. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And the drive starts out small. Just 1 yard on that play.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
Trap 60. 79 Broncos. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go.
3rd down from the gun. Forced out to his right. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Brings it in at the 12. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20.
at their own 19-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Here's Howard, 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Receiver screen to Ayuk. It's a short pick up to the 20. Trayvon Merrick there for the stop. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. They'll throw 3rd and long. Getting out to his left. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker. And that hit prevents a 1st down. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And they could really use a good one here. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. Starts the return at the 34. All right, so they're only going to have enough time for one more snap here before we reach halftime. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Bronco, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Panther 11, Panther 11.
He'll throw it. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. High-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our 2nd half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They're going to start the half with a give to Irving. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Nothing I could say positive about the execution of that play. At least he didn't go backwards.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. To the air, Howard. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
Third down here, need 8 on the play.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
3rd and long for him here. skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Well, he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
33-yard line.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
60 average. 70, 18, 5.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here we go.
This is Walker on 2nd. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
He gets the handoff. He takes it down to the 33. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Haven't been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate. I don't know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
And he's going to get inside the defense's 30 here, which should be a gain of about 6 on the play.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Ready. 60 easy. Ready.
This time it's a passing play. On the move, headed right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And this is another incompletion.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. They connect for the 1st. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-out completion that nets them 1st down.
1st and 10.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. On the give, it's Blue. And this one's going a long way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
There's a screen out for Walker. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. He's got his man. This is Walker. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
1st down.
Ready.
Walker crosses the goal line for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grab the lead on their 1st series of the half. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game. If you're content, able to actually deliver on it.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Bucs to the line. First and 10. Out of the gun, Howard. Escapes the pocket. That's 16 on the pickup. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. On his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
We've set it downs from 37. He finds Pickens left side. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. It's textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. They send a man in motion. Operating from the gun. Here's Howard. Buys time, rolling right. Moving right. He's got it inside the 25. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards at the end.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
From the red zone on first. And to the left side, and Johnston has it. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
That is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Off the RPO, it's caught by Pickens. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Irving. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
And he's going to have the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. George Pickens the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. Well, no harm in going for it there, Brock. Wanting to make it a field goal game, but their advantage instead stays at 1.
Yeah, that data book tells you it's the right call to make because we're here in the second half. Leading by 2 instead of just 1 doesn't make much of a difference either way. You still now trail with an opposing field goal, and that's what they've got to defend against right now.
All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there.
Take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Drive begins with a Walker run. By man, he's in the clear. Hits the 20. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a lead just before the end of the third. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground.
Hey, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
The Cowboys will line up for the two-point
Looking to throw here. And the pass is caught. 10-2 off the score. No dice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the two-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a two-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Watch quit. 65. Go get him.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. Creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They've got a man in motion. Three-quarters in the books from this one. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Let's go now. Check.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And the Bucs have the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Mikey, 18.
On the give, this is Irving. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
On first down, Howard dumped off to his running back. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Shotgun snap here to Howard. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Howard to throw. Chased out to his right. That's complete to Johnston, now right. And he's touched down about 5 yards shy of that first down marker.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Trying to throw this from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Bucs have the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Working inside the red zone. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Throwing again here, Howard. Back to that Pickens well again. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
They can decide to play for the tire win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Throwing from the gun. Catch made. And he's going to have the touchdown. Let's see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Wrong time to get caught for holding. Backed him up as they'll retry this 1st and goal. Throwing now, Howard. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt. Even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs. Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throws caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. All right, we see he's a little worse for wear after delivering that throw. Going to have to take a few moments as they come out to look at him. This could be the snap that decides this game. It's 4th and goal.
Great. Trimmer.
Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18. 19, Tiger, 19. Ready,
Throwing from his own end zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down here right at the 8-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options, well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Here we go.
Walker now from the gun. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on third down. It's Blue. And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped. That goes for a gain of just 1. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie. You can't get 1 yard for a first, you're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Here's a quick pass, cut outright. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. All set to go now from the 35. On first down, it's Blue. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. And they need more of those as they trail by a score.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Into a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 34-yard line.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys leading by 7. Offense to the line, second down.
Go! Crack all 80. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Tighten up.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Come on. Set, go.
Now Blue. He'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6.
Here we go. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready, right?
The third down run with Blue. And this one does not go far. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Third and 4 coming up now.
Dragon 60. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Warrior 70. Cut 19. Cut 19.
Setting up to pass. Well, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Christian Harris picks it off. And the Buccaneers take over as he reports his 10th career INT.
You know, as a quarterback, every single interception stings. But those you throw in crunch time, in the final couple minutes with your team relying on you, that's one this quarterback is not going to forget.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. We'll look to throw it. Finds Sanders. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Back to throw. Tweeted to his running back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
Brings up third down.
Throwing now. This one finds Irving. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's fourth down now.
A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
Desperation time here. Johnson finds the football complete. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. Second down now after the incompletion.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. You got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. He's got it near the 10. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Let's get to that wide complete. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
A gain of 8 brings up 2nd.
Here he goes, one final shot. It's intercepted. That will do it. And the Cowboys will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.